these things away. Some of them are kind of dry, but we're gonna persevere. All right, let's get started. Oh my gosh, I just bought WD-40. Talked about that yesterday. It's like, I'm going to buy WD-40. These ones are pretty good. Wait, we need these things. The other ones I have wrapped up in the back. These, and I have more down here. Those ones are dry. Actually, I got this thing. This thing's like a face sprayer. Kind of nice. I don't want to rehydrate them too much because it's just gonna like make them into mush, but we'll rehydrate them somewhat. Okay, let's start. I forgot to buy tools. Ah, India. Oh my goodness, that's a long ways. Why can't I see well? This thing. There we go. Hopefully that is center. Man, it feels like I've been doing this for ages. Hello, Kevin. Good morning. Can I make you one, please? I'll dedicate the next one to you. But these are actually available on my website. And my website is the same. Look how cute they are. They're just too cute. My website is the same as this. Help me out with this, guys. Same as this YouTube. Oh my goodness gracious. Let's move some stuff. Let's clean up a little bit. Why not? Let me put this down. All right. Now I can set them there. Perfect. Are you cold again? I am. It's not as cold as it was yesterday. I don't know why. Yesterday was chilly, but there was still a cold breeze last night, and I should have packaged all this stuff up, but I didn't, and I got too tired, so I didn't want to come out to the studio. And yeah, we're gonna pay for that because the other ones are a little bit too dry. So we'll see. This one's already. I'm gonna start with the less dry ones just because I don't want to go into the dry ones just yet and deal with that. But these ones are pretty dry. This is like as dry as I like to do them. Oh, hello, sun. Yes. It's crazy. Sun always comes into the stream saying this. I feel like the last 2-3 streams, Sun, you've been in the stream. It's snowing and -15 Celsius. Oh boy, that's a rough one. Can't relate. Look at this. This is so cute. Oh, almost just dropped it. So cute. So adorable. Hello, Trishna. I always have to say everybody's name in my head first. You know me, I have anxiety. Welcome back to the stream. Ah! This one's off center, but we're gonna kind of trim it a little bit off center, so it's gonna be fine. So I'm practicing kind of moving with the pot when it's like this. Oops, I forgot to burnish. So that, you know, it's not too big of a deal. I haven't fully perfected it. There's some artists that are really good at this, but I want to do a little bit more on this side. Guys, I got WD-40 and I forgot to put it on my wheel pedal. What color will these be? These will be my green. They're gonna I'm just restocking. They're already on my website and my Etsy at isacarrceramics.com or isacarrceramic for my Etsy. And if you buy, these are the batch that they're gonna be. Look how cute this is. Ah, adorable, adorable. That's one of my favorite words. I know, because they're just too cute. It's because these ones are just too cute, honestly. Honestly. I feel like I've been making these for the past couple days. Because I've been doing so much. Holiday sales are ramping up. And which is super exciting to see. I feel like in the first time in like my career as a professional potter, it's the most sales I've done online, which is crazy. It's just crazy to see them. So, because last winter I wasn't really ready, and I was just starting out, so I kind of didn't really know. I'm more comfortable with my style now, I think. This one you can see it's really light up here. That is dry. So I'm somewhat ready for this season, but not even. It's already December and I'm restocking. Well, it's because I failed at measuring how many I had. So. Oh gosh. Has it been left well? Yes. It is a bit hard, I know. I didn't want to come out to the studio to wrap them up last night, so I was like, you know what, they can survive, it'll be fine. But I always do that to myself, and I need to not. Just kind of cleaning up the rough edges. You can see this one. That's from right there, that's from slip. Don't look at my fingers. It always gets the comments going. It's because I work so often. There's no time for a mani-pedi. Let a girl live. Let a girl live. Oh, hi, Sam. Who does my accounting? I do. It's a lot of work juggling everything. Sometimes I'm not good at adding stuff to my Excel spreadsheet, so then when it comes tax season, I have to add everything. But, I've been being better. I just want to make sure that I don't have any like little weird bumpies. So I always make sure to clean them up here. Because if I don't, then I leave it and it turns out like that. Are you going to color it later or will you leave it the original color? It'll be green. It's going to be green. So you can actually go to my website and you can see the final product of what it looks like. They're gonna be green, and this is red clay, so it stays red. This tool is on its last leg. I need to order more. Yeah, go check out the final product. These are just restocking those. They look super cool because the green really likes to, I mean, this clay doesn't love to kind of move throughout the twirls, but it does look very cool. Each one is a little bit different, as you guys can see. This tool is very dull. Let's see if we have another less dull tool after this. Oh, let's look. Alright, we're testing tools that I have not used in forever. This looks pretty good. I like never use these types of tools. I don't know. But we're desperate. Works fine. Thought I heard the cat. Okay, there's more. Ba 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 ba. Oh my goodness, everything is dry outside. Where's Bongo and Bingo? I was thinking about his name. I think I might name him Meow Meow. Meow Meow. Meow Meow? Meow Meow? I don't know. He does have like very scary orange eyes. Bongo's inside. He is angry that I'm keeping him in. But anyone that doesn't know, Bongo is my cat. And then there's like a feral cat that I'm trying to neuter. around. Honestly, I might just, I was gonna order tools online. I think I might just go to the store and get it because I kind of need them. Just expensive. You're watching me work. Oh, hello, Ninjago. More than listening? Well, that's probably for the best. I don't mind. This one is actually very cute. This one is actually kind of cute. I'm not gonna neuter it. No, I'm not going to attempt to neuter the cat myself, though. I'm gonna catch him and then I'm gonna go to a professional. So we'll see. We'll see if that even happens. I don't even know. Bye, Kevin. Thanks for stopping in. Oh, hello, Asia Marie. Welcome back to the stream. Yes, I'm trying to finish these. Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna do it. It's like. It's not. I would just be being a perfectionist if I tried to keep going. Let's see if this one is less dull. Probably not. We got dull tools and then we got really dull tools. Which don't be like me and just go get tools. I mean, even if I purchase online, it's not gonna come for a long time, so. You guys see all right? Okay. There we go. It's a little bit better. Yeah, I think so. Cute. Alright, at this rate, we might finish these in, let's see if we can do this in like less than 2 hours, I think, or an hour and a half. That would be amazing. they got tungsten tools. Are they worthy of the price? Tungsten tools, tungsten tools. Do I have tungsten tools? I have Dolan tools, tungsten tools. I don't know if I have ever used tungsten tools. I don't know, because I'm very skeptical with a lot of things, I feel like. I don't know. I don't know if I should do a review on them. How much are they? My thing with the loop tools, if it's anything like this, and if it's anything like this type of tool, it's really hard to, what am I thinking of? Sharpen them. Sheesh. I didn't have my coffee today. Don't talk to me till I've had my coffee. Oh man. Lose my mind. Slowly but surely. This one is very adorable. So cute. These are a restock. They're gonna be green and they're on my website as we speak. They're gonna be green. They're called Twisted Green teacups. But they're also great for cortado. They're about 8 ounces. Or if you do, like, if you make coffee. Ooh, that's a new tool that I didn't think I was gonna grab. I want this one. Anyways, you can see what they're gonna be on my website. So I highly suggest checking those out. I should grab one that I have, but I have one here, but this one's like kind of dirty. It's kind of dirty. It's kind of gross. Anyway, yeah, they make great gifts. I also have an Etsy, Isacarrceramic, and my website is isacarrceramics.com. So yeah, feel free to check that out. Made my website myself, so go check it out and then come back and tell me how good I did, because I tried very hard. And if you don't like it, then just don't tell me anything, because it'll make me sad. Okay, I really just need this tool to be sharpened, but that girl can only wish. You gotta, Oh, hello, Mal! Did your package come okay? Did the package come okay? Did everything survive? Oh, good. Okay, that makes me so happy. I always worry, whenever I ship things. So cute. So cute. Oh, hello. Hello, Rudy. Okay, that's on now. I'm doing great. I feel like shipping stuff is always kind of scary. You know what? Let's try something else. Okay, we might have to keep it there. I'm just a little nervous that it's not holding it at the top, but you know what? We're professionals. Always nervous about packaging stuff. I had to learn how to package ceramics. It's a little bit, I mean, as you can imagine, a little bit nerve-wracking. But so far I have not had, well, no, I had one thing break, but that was, luckily that was to an ant. You want to play the train? These ones just kind of disintegrate because we're working with really dry clay. Usually I like to trim when I don't want any hard edges. That's one thing with that I've learned throughout my time working with from some of my mentors and teachers is you never really want hard edges in ceramics. Look how cute that is. Adorable. On my website. On my website, link in bio. Oh, man. What have I become? You gotta do what you gotta do. What was I talking about? Anyways, hard edges. You never want hard edges because if that gets hit, it's gonna break way easierly than a sharp edge. So also it's just not. Oops, you don't really want a sharp edge with ceramics because it's kind of hurts. Like it becomes a hard rock. So if it's a hard edge, it can kind of slice you, honestly. Anyway, tip of the day. Tip of the day. Oh, there's a lot of you guys. Liking the stream is free, and it means it's such a little act of kindness, and it means a lot to me. So anyway, I'd appreciate it. Okay, we're gonna burnish. This just closes the pores that I just opened up. That's a weird handhold, but whatever. I don't use any molds. I'm start to finish. Make my own glazes. Load my own kilns. Oh no! We have a stress crack. We have a stress crack. On the other side too. We're gonna break it open. We're gonna have to break it open. Where is my knife? This is a good visual for you guys. Wait 1 second. It's pretty thin. There we go. That's what it looks like on the inside. You pretty much want these, you want this outside to look the same as the inside. So you can see I need to do a little bit better right there. But I don't mind a more heavier at the bottom. I think it's better to be a little, not, that's like, I'm not saying like be like super heavy at the bottom, but anyway, interesting. Oh, bye Ninjago, thanks for tuning in. I gotta clean up all these things. Alright, on to the next. Let's try not to get any stress cracks. Alright, back to regularly scheduled. I might have to do the holding it at the top because it is what is that? Oh, well, that was a spider. because it is so dry at the bottom that it might just be very brittle. So holding it at the top might be the way to go. Thanks, Mal. That's a good one. Thanks, Mal. That's very kind of you. Alright, first batch is over. Let's throw this out there. We have so much to do, so little time. Let's unveil the pyramid. That's a good one, Mal. Pyramid! We're gonna slowly work through that pyramid. Wow, there's so many of you guys. Okay, let's work through the pyramid. I got shavings in my shoe. Okay, we are gonna put these things back on because we don't want another stress crack. Guys, I have so many gray hairs. That's my human form of stress crack, is my gray hairs. I'm graying already. I think it's genetic though. I feel like it's genetic. Sorry, this is not a good angle for you guys. Let's look this over here. I know, I do love my gray hairs too, Adija. They're all in one spot at the top of my head. Can't do anything about it. Let's look for tools. Bring you guys with me. Alright, this is my stash of tools. Oh, actually, I could use this. This might be sharp. Problem is, I don't have many sharp tools. Ooh. That one's less dull. That one's less dull. Ooh. That one's dull too. Gosh. Who restocks this place? I do. Not very good at it. Okay. We're gonna use my mud tool. This thing is fun. I used to use this all the time. They should sponsor me. I use a lot of their tools. Oh gosh. Oof, oof, oof. We're getting used to this tool. We're getting used to this tool. This one is not the... I need to fix it. It's just hard to use that tool in such a small area. Alright, let's burnish. Sorry, you guys are crooked. Done. This one here. Spray misting them. I got this like misting squeeze bottle. It's pretty cool. I'm scared. That was a little treacherous. Caught it. God. What am I doing? It's okay. We fix it. Ceramicist freaks out. Compilation. Very funny. I should do a compilation of all the times that I like slowly have gone crazy in the studio on live stream. I feel like there's a lot of that. Okay. 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 Done. Oh, thanks, Diana, for the marshmallow. Dang, I missed it. That is not on. Thanks so much. That's very sweet. There's a hair in here. Every piece is made with love. Don't worry, it will be burnt off. I know, I definitely should make a compilation. Is the quality of the video good? I have no clue. Of my live streams, are they good? I hope. Ayush? I don't. I'm so sorry, but welcome back to the stream. It's been a while. I've been stressed, so that's also another factor of memory loss. Okay, that's good to hear. I don't know if it is potato quality, so. Ooh. What is that? It's a fly. It's a mosquito. Now I'm looking for stress cracks every single time. Cute. Alright, on to the next. What would help here is a very sharp tool, but as you know, we don't have that. Let's just see what tool is sharpest. You know what? I should start throwing away. I gotta start throwing away. I gotta just start throwing stuff away. Thing is, what if I need it? Burnishing stones, which ones are best? What do I think about burnishing stones? I think burnishing stones are good. I don't think they really make a difference. Like, I don't think that the stone makes a difference. Versus my rubber rib for burnishing, like on the wheel. I just don't think it makes a difference. I'm not really trying to like burnish it on the wheel. Like if I was burnishing, so for anyone that doesn't know, if you're burnishing ceramics, you're kind of closing the pores and then you don't have to glaze it. And so, A lot of people will do that in earthenware, because if you burnish and you do the high fire, it just doesn't really matter. So it's just closing the pores, making it nice and smooth, and then water can't go through, so you're actually closing everything. So it's like it's glazed, and that's what a lot of like Native Americans did, and yeah, they burnished their pots. But you know what? I don't know too much about that, but I'm pretty sure they did. Maybe someone can fact check me. They also, I think they used tar. This is all from elementary, my knowledge, and that was a long time ago. But burnishing stone versus my rib for this stuff is like, I think a burnishing stone would be hard to use. I like this because it has a little edge. I think I got it. I did not. That thing is way off. There we go. Anyway, I mean you can. It's just kind of like the stone is gonna be round, and I kind of like having the edge, and then it'll only get like a certain portion. But I don't really burnish my pieces like that. I just do this because it closes the pores, and it's a good practice to have. And when you glaze, it's important that the pores are closed, because glaze can actually it can bubble or cause pinholes if there's like that. So anyway, if you're struggling with pinholes and you're like, why is it only in this section? It's probably, if you trim that area, it's probably because you didn't burnish it and close the pores after. Tip number 2 of the day. I feel like that's a tip that I talk a lot about, because a lot of people don't know about it. I should do another blog post about that stuff. I enjoy blog posts. I enjoy it. Let's clean that up a little bit. There we go. Look for any stress cracks. Perfect. Cute. One that's better. This one's better. I'm trying to rehydrate them. I need to add water to this thing. Hold on. Oh man, this place is gonna be full of trimmings. I feel like a beauty influencer with this thing. It's so fun. Beauty influencer. Alright, this one is full of, here's the spread. These are restocked on my website and my Etsy, isacarrceramics.com, and Isacarrceramic on my Etsy. are the twisted green teacups. Twisted green teacups, that's what they are. Gosh, I need my coffee. This is in the clay. Gross. It's gross. Just kidding. Just kidding. I just don't want to get too dirty. Yuck. Done. I've been spraying these every time, but they're pretty dry. Life. Gosh, that was dry. This one needs. There we go. Oh my gosh. This little thing on the inside. That's from me cutting the top off of this and then it flung inside. If these were not as dry as they were, it would have been a cleaner. It would have just kind of came off, but that's okay. There you go. Now it's off. Good as new. Cute. Putting it over here. Oh, these things are dry. Thanks so much for the party hat. Oh, there's a mosquito. Thanks so much for... Where is it? Thanks so much for the party hat. Are you Marie? That's very sweet. Oh my goodness, this thing just moved. Okay, it's fine. We're gonna disagree. Yeah, it's very sweet. This thing always moves. Oh, there we go. We're back at center. There we go. Let's try to use this thing if we can. Okay, no, too difficult. We're using back. We're going back to this. This is like my time to check it. So I always like to look at them. Okay, I think we're rehydrating them. You guys can't see me doing it, but just know it's happening. Just know that it is happening. Oh, hello, Shurkin. Alright, there we go. Where is this thing? This is really out of whack. It's because it's not holding properly. Let's see. I got another stress crack. These might not even be worth it, honestly. I might just trash them all. I should have wrapped them up. I knew I should have, but I was like, that'll be fine. I always do that to myself. But it's really not worth it when you've spent like hours making them and then you're too lazy to go package them up. This is depressed, Isa. Tis the season. Beep boop. That is true. That is true, Sam. Where did I put my little tools? It's just a tough time of year for so much happening. It really ramps up November, and then December it's like full force. Full force. Anyone seen that one movie that's like the puppets? And they're like American puppets? What's that called? You guys know? You guys are too nice. The problem is, like, you kind of have to baby them when they're in this stage with the misting, because if you mist too much, it's gonna turn back into mush. So you really have to mist in increments and let it kind of absorb. But you guys are right. I'm probably just going too fast. It's because these things don't quite. The twirl is hard to do, or it's hard to trim with because the pieces will hold in different areas, and I'll just kind of like push the piece up while I'm trimming and get it off the center. Alright, we're leaving it. No, we're gonna fix that. is half of the batch. The other half of the batch is in the American Puppets. Yes. That's what it is. And they have Matt Damon, and his puppet came in and it was ruined, and then they were just like, just kept going with it. Alright, we gotta miss these ones too. Anyone that wasn't here earlier, we cut one open because it had a stress crack. So, things to improve on. It's not quite, I like it a little bit thicker. I feel like it's a little bit too thin. But it's better to be somewhat thin and somewhat thick. Okay, let's start. Yeah, the American Puppets, or whatever. I don't know why I'm thinking of that. Just a funny movie. Yeah, oh my gosh, I can imagine. 6 hours on a one thing is, you're really gonna be careful with it. Cute. Team America, that's it now. Yes. That is it. Yeah. Never thought I would like a puppet movie, but it's so funny. I don't know why I'm thinking of it. I just am. Knew it. I knew it. There's a stress crack. I didn't even see it. Right there. Knew it. Alright. I'm debating. It's because the combination of it being dry and my tools are not quite sharp. also think having the pressure on the very bottom, because the lip is very dry, also increases the chances of that. So, golly. Blah, blah, blah. At least we did one batch. We did 12. Did we 4 times 4? 4 times 4? 12? Ooh. No, 16. Ooh. Maths. 16 is it? Anyways, at least we did 16. And we did a little bit more because we have 3 of you. We have 6 over here again. So, worst case, we don't get a lot of these because they're just way too dry. But you know what? At least we did some of them. This one was pretty good. Baby. Blah, blah, blah. Cute. Sounds good. Shuriken! Shuriken, you shouldn't have. Thank you. That was very sweet, Shuriken. They looked thin yesterday. I know, it was kind of throwing really thin. I don't know why. But yeah, I mean, even this one, you can see, like, it's pretty thin. Which, like, I don't know. I might have to up the amount that I throw with for these because I don't know why. It was throwing kind of weird. But the day before when I was throwing, it was fine. Just out of whack. Some days you're just out of whack. But, oh well. There's so many factors that go into it, but it's better to crush it and make it back into the clay than it is to fire it and then find out. All of the cracks that I find during bisqueware actually happen during like greenware stage. So that's also why a lot of ceramicists will do 2 firings, is because it's a breeze on my legs. Is because they can like look at the pieces and they won't put it through the glaze firing because that's more work, more money. So you can kind of like trash it then and save money versus not. I don't know what was happening yesterday. Yesterday I was tired. I honestly probably should have just not made them yesterday. They were also when I prep the clay, I will do it the night before, and so if the clay sits, because when I prep the clay, I'll kind of I'll either wedge the clay or kind of like move the clay so that it's more malleable. If you don't, it's harder to work with. So that also is a factor in it, is that like you don't want to. The clay chunks that I was using the other day were pretty firm. So, I don't know. It was for sure my throwing now. And oh gosh. But they're just kind of a little bit more thin at the top. No, this one's good. I think it's just some of them, but. Aw, thanks, Asia. That's very sweet. Okay, let's see if we can... The good thing is I have probably like 50 in the kiln cooling down from a bisque fire, so I already have some that are done. So like these are just kind of extras. I mean, I'm gonna have to make more for sure, but at this point it's not like die hard, die, ride or die. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Oops. Fire. You're really cracking me up. Why do you feel guilty? Done. These are, I think they're getting more. The misting is helping. That was right. We gotta remember to mist these ones too. Okay. Hope is restored. Hope is restored. The kingdom. Slowly but surely. You should have said something yesterday. No, it's not. Why do you feel guilty? No. I always know. I have a tendency to throw very thin. I don't know why. It's just... I used to throw super thin. I remember I was throwing thin, and then my mentor said something to me. He's always so nice. He said something like, wow, you throw really thin. That's really nice. And I was like, oh, yeah, thanks. He's like, but it's also bad. I was like, okay. He's always a funny guy. It's very sweet, though. Something like that. I forgot what it was, but I remember just being like, oh. It's those oh moments. But yeah, I used to go super thin. No, that's a good mess, I think. You know what, actually? I have this thing. Side quest. We're doing a lot of side quests. I have this thing. Someone gave it to me. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is this thing not working? Okay, you know what? Side quest is done because this thing's not working. Well, I guess I can just do this though, huh? I don't even know what that is. Half of a centimeter? Oh wait, that's an inch. Wow. That's 1/4 of an inch, I guess. Alright, side quest done. Honestly, we could just do this too. Less than 1/4 of an inch. Well, wait, is it? Yeah. What's a half of 1/4? I don't know anything. I'm just a girl. They're thin. They're thin. I gotta work on that. I gotta work on that. Yes, I agree, Asia. It definitely does. I think for these, the top, it's not like super thin. I think just the top of it, like here, is thinner. But I don't mind that because I think that's, I don't know, I think it's fine. It's not like overly thin. But anyway. It'll also become thicker with the glaze. So. Always room for improvement. I have to improve. Yeah, I need to do better. Oh, that's very sweet. Well, I'm glad you found the stream again. I've been I was streaming quite often this week, last week. Oh, welcome back. Yeah. Okay, stuff is dropping. Looks pretty good to me. Time for another spritzer. I love this thing. This thing is super fun. Why are we talking about shrinkage? What are we? What about the shrinkage? Also, hello Andy, welcome back. Shrinkage, it'll just be a little bit. Shrinkage doesn't really matter with thinness. It's not too thin. I feel like this is as thin as I'd go, to be honest. Any thinner would be too much, but for teacups, I don't mind. But something like a bowl or like a mug, I would do a little bit thicker. Shrinkage just kind of just like squishes it, and it just shrinks 12%. This clay is. But no, shrinkage won't really do anything to. Goodbye, Shriken. Thanks for the happy poop. That was very nice of you, and you really don't have to. Bye. Oh my gosh! Hello, Mulligan. Mulling. I want to say Mulligan. I don't know why. Yeah, no, I don't think it's too thin. It feels quite good. As long as it's also another thing is like that's important, I think, is evenness. So it's pretty even. This one's cute. But anyway. The reason why they're cracking so much is because they're dry. And there's pressure at the bottom. So that's why. Also, there's a lot of pull. Yeah, I'm kind of offsetting my pull with this, with my push with this a little bit. But there's still a lot of like push and pull with trimming. So that's why it's also. I guarantee that if the piece was thicker and it was still like thin like that, it would still crack because it's just under so much stress with trimming. So, no, but I agree. I don't think it's that thin. I don't think it's that thin. It's definitely like as thin as I go. But burnish this thing. There we go. Cute. Crumpus tonight. Is tonight like a special Crumpus thing? Or is it just every December? Why was that tail made? Was it because they just didn't want kids at like awake at night? Or was it like something specific? Crumpus also is just such a scary name. Like a terrifying. Kind of sounds like a dessert though. Clay pigeons, like sculptures? Stormont clay pigeons. Let's just knock that down a bit. This is kind of my time to check it over and make sure it looks good. Because I don't really want to touch these again until I have to load them into the kiln and glaze them and stuff. So now is kind of the time to make sure they look good. So shiny. It's the burnishing. Alright, let's mist these again. Trying to get them back to not be dry. Artificial rain. Done. Mother Earth. I'm Mother Earth in this scenario. Trying to use the part of the tool that I never use, so my grip might be really weird. Huh? Yeah. Where do I get your pottery tools from? Some of them I get from like, some of them I get used actually. Some people are just like selling used pieces. Some of them I've got used. Some of them I get online. There's like Clay King. There's the ceramic shop. There's a lot of pottery. Providers. There's also Amazon, which actually has some tools. But I usually just go to the store that's near me, the ceramic store near me, and get some. That's okay. We're gonna leave that. Knock this one down, actually. Sometimes when I throw them, the like liquid clay will get on it, and it'll kind of be sharp. So that's just what I'm doing. I'm just knocking it down a bit. And there you go. So our pottery tools section on your website, people can really use that too, or make a deal with me. I'll make a website for that and market it. We'll share profits. That's a good one, AB. That's true. Yeah, I've been thinking of merchandise too, like, or not merchandise. That sounds, I don't know why that sounds kind of harsh, but I've had this idea. And I've been wanting to make it like some shirts and like some like things on it, and I think it's kind of funny. So let me make that, and I think it'll be good. Anyways, I'm not going to share any details because I don't want to spoil it, but someone said the other day, like, oh, you should make merch, and I was like, maybe this is the spark I need to make that stuff that I've been putting off. Just potty related. Anyway. Goodbye, Andy. Thanks for tuning in. Oops, this stuff is a little bit difficult. Bongo branded merch. Oh my gosh, I didn't even think of that, Mal. That's so funny. I should. My thing with merch is like some people's merch, like you're just like, I'm not gonna wear that. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's just how I am. I guess my style is different, but I wouldn't want to make something that's like so niche, I guess. I don't know. Then again, I wear some funky shirts out and about, so. It does, yes, I agree. Functional and appealing. Yeah. I do like a retro style t-shirt and like that retro white color. I don't know what it's called, but okay, one more and we're done with the pyramid, and then we're off to this, the mound. Yeah, I gotta work on it. I gotta work on that. I also want to make some stickers, so whenever you purchase from me, I always give you a little like pamphlet, and I wrap it up in flower paper, but flower decoration paper. But I also think it'd be fun to do like stickers, so I'm thinking about a sticker design too, but I guess I could just do my logo, because the logo is pretty cool. I like it. I had it on my car, but then I was like, oh wait, people probably like would look it up, and then like, you know, I don't want people like telling me like you're a bad driver. I'm not a bad driver. I've not gotten into an accident, and I've driven for, let's see, 8 years? I've been driving for 8 years. No accident yet. No accident yet. Thank you, Schmitty. Deep fried pickles. Interesting. Hello, Jessica. Welcome to the stream. All right. We did another batch, guys. This stream has been through the ringer. I've been through the ringer this stream, but here's the spread of these 16. Another 16 done. Man, I was depressed earlier. Oh my goodness. Alright. To the mound. Deal with those later. Now we know we can, you know, sometimes I'm like, it's not worth it to try to save very dry pots, but now Whoa, that was my stomach. Do you guys hear that? Alright, let's get started. Any updates on Mr. and Mr. Tetanus? He came yesterday. Did I tell you guys that? Did I tell you guys that? Well, hello, Willow. Welcome back. Hello, Shafiq. I'm good. I hope you are well. You'd rock an ICC logo sticker. ICC, ooh, that's a good one. I never thought of it like that. Okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. The thing is also, I do have like a vinyl cutter, so I could make it out of vinyl, because I feel like for the back, it's like for the car, it's nice to have like a vinyl one. Maybe I'll do that, and then I can just make them. Oh my goodness. Alright, you know what? That's what I'm gonna do today. I'm going to the store. I'm gonna get, it's time. It's time. I need to go through my tools too. I'm not a hoarder anymore, guys. I'm a changed woman. I'm not gonna do this. I can't do this anymore. My tools are too dull. Oh, Willow. You're very sweet, Willow. Thank you. Thank you for the 100. That's very sweet. Zan. Just a simple little thingy. What am I saying? Simple little international cricket. I don't have a cricket. I have a silhouette. Cause I was looking at the reviews, and it said cricket's not good. So I found a silhouette secondhand. It's kind of a funny thing. I got my friend to go pick it up for me because he was close by to it. And he was like, I guess he asked the guy, like, oh, like, why are you selling it? And he was like, oh, it was my ex-wife's. So I'm like, oh, does she know you're getting rid of it? But okay. But, you know, who knows? It's just funny. Just funny. So, you know, I gained something from the divorce. Not my divorce. Someone else's divorce. I know. But then I've become furnishing stones. That's so funny because they actually are. I've a couple days ago I was like using one. I was like, oh, this is kind of nice because it like burnishes it at the same time. Gosh. I don't know why. I put it on the company expense too, so it's like, you know, these things I need. But I don't know why. I'm such a stubborn girl with my tools. Oh my goodness. I don't know why. I need to not die on this hill. But anyway. You know what I meant? Oh no. That one might have gone way over my head then. Might not have understood. That's okay. Blah blah blah. Look how cute this one is. Gotta get all the angles. Okay, this one looks good. We're gonna do this one. I do have a sentimental attachment to my tools. I agree. I also am very lazy. Yes, I agree. Which is weird because in other things I'm not lazy, but I am lazy but isn't everyone lazy? But I don't know if laziness is a real thing. I feel like it always kind of stems from something else. So, I don't know. I don't think laziness is a thing. Ooh, this is a good dampness. We're on the up and up. Another one. I'm efficient. Yes, another word. I used to say that to, I mean, when I used to teach, there's always some, what the heck? It's out of whack because it just did that. It just moved. Alright, we're just gonna recenter it. There's always like some students that like really chose the hardest way to do a piece. And I was just like, they're like, why is it so difficult? I'm like, well, you're kind of doing it the hardest way. Like with plates, plates are so difficult, and I just think some people like kind of do the hardest way to do it. But you know what? Some people like that way, and that's the easiest way for them, so I don't know. But yeah. Anyways, I don't know where that story was going, but it was going somewhere. Gosh. This one is difficult. Twirl is on my website, isacarrceramics.com, and on my Etsy, Isacarrceramic. This I got from Amazon, which I probably should have bought from something else, because it's not, I feel like some stuff, I don't know why, I've not bought from Temu or any of those other things. I don't know if it's good. I don't know. Like, is it good? Like, it's the same stuff though, right? Do you have any sleep streams? You know, I have some ASMR ones. I do have a playlist of my ASMR streams. I'm editing some more streams. I probably should make the, title. That's the word I was thinking of. I should make the title, like, fall asleep or something like that. I do think that this is very soothing for that. So you can look at my ASMRs ones, but I hope it's good. I don't know, I'm kind of anxious about my ASMR stuff. to be better about it. The continuous spray balls for $7. I got 2 for $9 on Amazon. But ooh, that's a good one, Mal. I should do that. Growing plants in these. That'd be a small plant though. I should. I need to. And I also need to not put, for my ASMR videos, I need to switch it so that they don't have any ads in the middle. I don't remember what I did. Because sometimes they'll just, like, they'll just place ads, I feel like. Or if, like, you say, like, do it for me, they'll just place ads everywhere. Which I'm pretty sure I say do it for me, but I don't know if I... Anyway, I'm talking to myself, but I gotta look into it. I should do a 10-hour. That'd be crazy. I do like how YouTube does it now where it's like you can put it on sleep mode. So you can run it for like 30 minutes and then it'll turn off. So sometimes I fall asleep watching videos and then I wake up at like 3 a.m. and I'm like on the weirdest video and I'm like, what the heck? Or like I end up on someone's like building something. Those are good videos though. You couldn't fall asleep? Oh my gosh, AD. Okay, well, I feel like if it's like the same thing over and over, I don't know though. Sometimes I can't. I dabble in which ones I fall asleep to. I am a video watcher for sleeping. Sometimes it'll be like gameplays, but it has to be kind of boring. Also, it has to be like the right person. I really enjoy Morph. I feel like that's his name, Morph. He's a really good fall asleep YouTuber for video games. But yeah, I'll get into the. I gotta edit those videos. There's like a little piece down there. There we go. Subconscious takes you weird places. Gosh, this thing is... Let's try this. I also need to fix this wheel because I feel like the ticking is not good for ASMR videos. But maybe it is, I don't know. Definitely need to do my WD-40 on wheel thing might. Hello, welcome to the stream. Randomly get woken up by Caroline Dobre. Who is that? Charlotte. Oops. Who is that? Hey everybody, welcome back. I always wanted to be that person that could just fall asleep at any point. But 'cause like that's like a crazy superpower to just be able to like fall asleep anywhere. Like that's crazy. I've always wanted to do that. Not wanted to do that, but wanted to have that power to just like fall asleep. Or like fall asleep standing up. People that fall asleep standing up, I don't even think that's possible, is it? I guess so. Or like sitting. I'm just getting comfy. Can't tell if it's this thing or that thing. Yeah, it's this thing. Documentaries, ooh, yeah. Honestly, tell me that we're gonna have a movie night or like watch a movie and I'll fall asleep during the movie. Anybody that's a Star Wars fan, or no, not even Star Wars, what is it? Lord of the Rings? I will fall asleep during Lord of the Rings. Okay, I'm trying to use this part of the tool because that part of the tool is sharp. And if you have not been in the stream, you know that I do not have any sharp tools in the studio at the moment. I need to make my own tools. I don't know why I'm shaking this, it's just water. I need to grab one. This is the one we're gonna go with. Alright, we're super close to finishing, and then I'm going to... What else do I gotta do today? Keeps getting caught in places. Just making sure it looks good before I put it back. And these will dry like this, because this part up here dries slower than the lip area. So drying is important to dry it at the same speed. All right, we're using this portion of it. I'm holding it weird because that's a sharp area of that tool. Don't judge. No, it looks funny. Something sharp. This one works really well to get this like angle. Usually I'd only use 2 tools, but since the tool that I usually use, oh my goodness. Alright, let's start brushing. This is done. Making sure there's no hard edges. Sometimes with watered down clay, it's called slip. Sometimes slip will kind of end up on the pieces and then it'll be kind of sharp. So I just make sure that it's nice and what are you guys talking about? How often do you over trim? I'm still learning on how to. I'm not even looking at the piece at this point. I'm still learning how not to take too much off. Oh, hello Lucas, welcome back to the stream. Yeah, one tip that I always teach students when they're like learning, and you know, you haven't picked up that piece in forever, right? So there's no way that you know how much to take off because you trimmed it like, you know, a day, 2, 3 days ago. So before you even start trimming, like feel the pot and see where you can start and how thick you go, you know, feel it. Actually feel it, and before you even start trimming. So you're like, okay, over here is kind of thin, so I'm gonna not trim here, but I'm gonna trim up here. And then feel the bottom. You're like, okay, how thick is that? So also like using the needle tool to see how thick your piece is when you're throwing it, and just kind of having a consistency on that bottom. You can look on this YouTube channel. I have a video on how I teach how to throw start to finish, and I show you that. And it might show you some different techniques. I always like to say, like, you know, if you know it, that's good, but learning other people's techniques is also great because you might like their technique better. Anyways, who are you guys talking about? Mal and AB. I know, this rune piece is coming very handy. I do have other ones, but this one's, there we go. This one is of this shape, so it's pretty helpful. But yeah, like if I didn't know what this piece was, I would like feel it. And I'm like, okay, I can go from here. Right here is where it starts to go, my thinness of this. Oh, Sam took care of him. Okay. Gosh, this one is... This one's pretty crazy. Oh my goodness gracious. There we go. Oh my goodness, this one is crazy. This one's really weird. Let's see if we can do this one. This one might be too much. It's just not really cooperating. What the heck? This one's... Was this that one that we did that I was like, oh, I like this shape? This is, huh? Anyways, 3, 2, 1. It was uneven on the bottom. I don't know why. That was strange. Which it shouldn't have been, because, but it was, so whatever. That was crazy. That was crazy. That's never happened to me. That's crazy. I hope that the AI, whatever thing, got that, because that was wild. That was wild. Oh my goodness. I did not know that was gonna happen now. That was crazy. That has never happened to me. I guess I was pressing down too hard. That one was, oh, okay, okay. Look how thin this one was. That's too thin. That's way too thin. Anyways, that's why it broke. It just could not hold that stress. Yeah, wow, that was really thin. I don't know how that one got so thin. Whatever. I'm glad it broke, because if it didn't, then I would probably be firing it. Of translation, AI will speak instead of translation. That's crazy. But I don't know. They whenever I do streams, they have like, oh, like highlighted thing, and so you can like kind of pick parts of the video that you want it to be shorts. Actually, oh shoot, I guess I could have done a... Dang. We're awake now. Oh, poor people are awake. Dang it. I should have clipped that, but whatever. I don't know how to do that anyways. I gotta watch a video on how to work this thing. Hello, Sophia. I think you were in this stream the other day, weren't you? I have a problem. I throw too thin. I used to throw really thin. It's not quite right. So anyways, I still need to work on it, which it hasn't been a problem other than these. I feel like I haven't had a problem with being this thin until, I guess I need to up the amount of clay that I work with. Look at that. That's not good. We're gonna clean that up a bit. Smooth it out just a bit. There we go. Yeah, that was wild. Oh my gosh, I'm getting hunger burps again, guys. It's that time of day. It's that time of day. I didn't know hunger burps were a thing, but then I was like, why am I burping? And then I realized I'm hungry. Oh, right before your pottery class. Oh my goodness. Well, I hope you're having a great time. Pottery classes are just the best. They're just the best. Everyone is, that's one of my, I don't know if I'll ever, I don't know. I was thinking about having a studio and running a studio, but, because they're just like so fun. Everybody's creating something and it's just like bouncing with creativity. I don't know. We'll see if that happens, but at the moment I'm enjoying this. So we'll see where it takes me. If I have the raw video, like of the, I just use iMovie because it's free. I don't know if I should get something else, but like I don't do anything special, which maybe I should. I don't know. I'm not very good at video making, so I'm like still improving. But I could just download the video, huh? Oh, what am I doing? Guys, I gotta burnish this thing. I gotta burnish it. Anyway. I've been thinking about just giving it, or, you know, paying someone to edit videos, but I don't know how that would work. Way better than math. Oh my gosh. Math is probably my worst subject. I feel like I make you guys do my math for me. Simplest things too. What did I ask earlier? I asked like what, oh my gosh, guys, we're almost done. We only have 3 more. I asked what like 4 times 4 was. That's so bad. That's so bad. I need to go back to school. Even this tool now is dull. That's the problem with trimming so much, is that the tools get really dull. I'm gonna go to the store. I'm just gonna buy like so many of these, but they just cost a lot. Why is this one like that? Hi, Sid. I'm so sorry, Sid. I'm so sorry. I didn't ban you. It was just 10 minutes. I pressed on, I thought I pressed on the other guy's name, and then I don't know how to undo it. I'm so sorry, Sid. I didn't mean to. It was only 10 minutes timeout. At least, you know, maybe it was good for you. Maybe it was good. Couldn't you hear me? Oh, I felt so bad. I still feel bad. I'm sorry. I'm glad you're back. I'm so sorry. I pressed on the thing and I was like, timed out. He's timed out. And then I was like, wait. And I kept talking to you, too. I kept talking to you. Collateral damage. I created antibody. Why am I showing my mirror? What the heck? Oh my gosh. This is ridiculous. I'm short-circuiting. You guys crack me up. I didn't mean to. I was so proud of myself too. I was like, but the chat kept moving. That's all. Yes, it was before you got there. These are just gonna be cups. So funny. Oh man. I didn't know how to undo it. It was too far gone. It's on a twirl. Let's see if we can get back to... Gosh, I really need to fix that thing. Oh, it's because it's like that. Alright. Oh man. Technology. Isn't necessary to hold it like that. Why do I hold it with stands? With stands versus like in the bottom? I probably should do just the bottom, but I'm a little nervous because earlier in the stream it was breaking when it was holding the bottom. Let's do it again because these are a little bit dry or damp, so they should be okay. But there's a lot of stress cracks in the bottom. So by holding it a little bit higher up, the stress cracks are less likely. Where is that tool that I'm looking for? Oh gosh. But yeah, even these are dull now. Please make tutorials and post videos. Your voice is calming. Oh, that's very sweet. I feel like I'm always nervous whenever I do videos, so I'm not as... I do have some tutorials though. I was thinking, I wonder if like... I do have ASMR videos, and I was like, maybe I should do some like fall asleep to this, but also like me just like explaining what's happening. But I guess that's just my lives, so. But then some stuff happens. This one's cute. Let's look for stress cracks though. There's a stress crack. Did that have a stress crack? Alright. One last mimsy. Okay, we're going back to the top ones because this is just way too scary. Videos. Oh my goodness gracious. I'll flatten the top. Even this tool is what the heck is happening? What's going on? I'm tweaking. We're going back to the tool that started this all. Now this tool does not seem as dull as it was. It just needed a rest. It just needed a rest, guys. It is very dull. What's going on? You guys crack me up. Alright, last mimsy. Let's hope this thing doesn't have any cracks. I swear. The last one has cracks. That was with my mouth. It's done. We're losing our minds slowly. Alright, let's see the spread. Slowly. This was kind of a fast progression of losing our minds, so let me take that back, and we're losing our minds fast today. Here they are. That's what it is, Lucas. It is Crazy Frog. Okay, here they are. Bing, bing. These are available on my website. Okay, that was it. They're available on my website, they're available on my Etsy, it's pinned on the comments, and it's also in the description of this live stream. I don't know how you get to the description when you're on mobile, but, you know, maybe you guys can find that out. And, yeah, these will be glazed green. Let me put these down. I do have a surprise. Everybody, so I make greeters, which they're like, don't look at them yet. Don't look at them yet. They're like little tiny little figurines. 33 total. Can I have one, please? Hunter, you can purchase one on my website. Anyways, we know we have turtles. We know we have turtles. Okay, this is the before. And these are the after. Oh my gosh. Can't even see it. Look how cute they are. It's a little butt. Anyways, these are the before and after. So this is glazed. I glaze them green. Okay, so we have the turtles. The bunnies, I haven't fired them yet, but they have chubby cheeks. They have a little butt. Little bunnies. So I made some bunnies. I didn't show you guys these last time, but I did make bears. And these ones are done. These ones are glazed. Aren't they so cute? They're like kind of looking into the abyss. I showed you guys the penguins last time. These are them glazed and done. This one was a different glaze than this one, and I like this glaze better. But anyways, aren't they so cute? These two different. Don't look at my nails, guys. I'm a little self-conscious about those. Okay. Everyone knows that I like cats. And everyone's like, but what about dogs? Okay, so I finally made one for dogs. You got a pumpkin and 2 kittens. Yes, you did, Mal. And I just made these. Look at the doggies. And they have little tails, and they're like, "Meow." So I was trying to figure out how to make the dogs, how they're kind of cute, but also kind of like, you know, they look like dogs. So those are the dogs. I think I did pretty well. And people like sea creatures. I am near the, oh, this one doesn't have an earring. Some of them fall off, but, oh, no, I don't. It's down there. It's finished. But anyways, I made otters, and they're holding a little thing, and they go like this. And he's just sitting here. And they're all handmade, and he just sits on his back. So cute. Anyway, I got these little, when I'm making them, I make like a first draft. I'm like, no, it can be cuter. Anyways, this was my first draft of the bunnies. I'm like, what is that thing? Oops. Honestly, it's literally just a ball. It's just a ball with a face. It's kind of weird, but we're gonna fire that thing because why not? Oh, this was my second draft of the bunny, and I'm like, this looks even worse. So, anyways, derpy, that is it, derpy. What was I gonna say? Oh, you like the otter? That's good to hear. Oh, what is it holding? I think it's like a sea star. That's kind of what I thought of it as. But no, sea star, no, sea dollar. But I don't think they eat sea dollars. I don't know. But maybe they do hold a rock. I was thinking, I can make it a rock, but then I was like, I don't know if like it'll just look like a ball of clay, so I went with a shell. Anyway, oh, that's what I was trying to say. I got these little tiny boxes, and you know how you can go to like anyways, there's like these like little figurines, and you get them in a box, and you open it up, and it's like a mystery. So anyways, I'm going to do that, and I gotta figure out the packaging because I want it to be fun. So these will be there. But I do have the other ones. I have these guys on my website, but yeah, these guys are on my website. The turtles turn out so cute. The turtles are so cute, and the penguins are cute too. But anyways, I'm gonna do a mystery box, and I think it's gonna be super fun. So stay tuned. Okay. My gosh. I'm getting hunger burps. I gotta go. I gotta go eat some. Oh, wait. This was not. This was my other thing that I was gonna show you guys. I have kind of clay hands, but this is my knitting. I was talking about this yesterday, so I was like, oh, I need to show you guys. Anyways, this is my sweater, and this is the neckline. Anywho, okay, that's it. That's all I'm gonna say. Because I feel like it's just up in the air about I haven't worked on that knitting thing in a while. Okay, I'm gonna head out now. I appreciate all of you guys. You guys are it's so awesome, and I'm very appreciative. Bye, Mal. Bye, Asia. Thank you, Sam, as always. Go feed the belly monster. Bye, AV. Okay. I'm gonna head out. I can't say bye to everybody. Bye, everybody.